in temperature. We started a water change, and we forgot. And when we came back, unfortunately the water was like 30 degrees, and all the fish are dead. Some of them might be struggling along, but pretty much they're not doing too good. They're dying. If they're not already dead, they're dying. They're trying to fight for life. We're going to quickly remove them. We have no way to heat this up fast enough. But this is what happens when you allow the water change to go below. This water is probably about 40 degrees. And we're going to try to gradually heat these guys up and see if we can try to save them. And we'll give you a backup on how this turns out. Now we're removing the fish. They're not really quite dead, even though they look like it. We set up another tank, and we're going to gradually bring the water temperature up. We're going to set it up with air and oxygen and all that good stuff, but the chance of them living is very small. Go on. Now this is the tank we set up. Now, you know, they seem to be struggling a little bit, but we're saying they're probably going to die. I think any other breeder would probably just take them out and eat them or something, because they're not dying from an illness. They had, the temperature went from 84 to 40 in like less than an hour. The hose was left running directly into the tank. It was a human error. But this is what human error means. Dead fish. They are going to the dumps. We're going to take a count, measurement, check them out for what sex they are, how big they are. It's really a sad thing. It just shows you how, what they say, the conditions can change. Most of these fish are like 9 inches, 9 to 10 inches. They were doing fine. They just, the water that was going into this tank was like 30 degrees, 35 degrees, let's say. And it killed them at about, I'd say 45, 50 degrees. They started to die. And we were not here to check them, so we missed it. It was human error. The guy who was supposed to do the night round failed to realize that the tank was overflowing, and that was the problem. So instead of adding a little water to it, that tank, it got flooded, and we probably lost about, it looks like, someplace between 50 and 80 fish. If these ones in the thing live, then it's probably only going to be like 30. But I don't think the ones we moved are going to all live. Maybe we might save 1 or 2 if we're lucky. Most of these fish look like dinner. But there are a few in there that are perking up and starting to swim around as the water is getting warmer. See, there's one. Decided to come back to life. But they're not doing well. So it's a guess whether they'll survive or not. Now you see that we put them in water from their same tank. And then we gradually brought the water temperature up. And if you notice, some of them are fighting. Some of them are up and swimming and they're okay. Some of them are not. So this is like 2 hours later. We got about 12 inches of water in this new tank. We take them out. If they flop around, and we put them back until we know who's going to make it and who isn't. If they come around and they're off their side and they look like they're fighting, then they got life. If not, out they go and they're dead. But it just goes to show you, these things were frozen for at least, not frozen, but it was below temperature for, I'd say 24 hours. And not all of them died. mama. She's the latest. They were just born, but these are about, she let them out. Let's see how. Getting close on these little suckers. We take all the other fish out, so there's no threat. Now the mama, she will suck them back in, and then she'll blow them back out.